So for the second straight year, the Bluff Read was this offense's second most featured run concept. And like the Slam Read, it aims to hit your play side B gap between your tackle and guard. So this is an instance where Ole Miss paired jet motion with this read option. Sorry, I forgot that's our read defender. As a means to try and pull the defense away where the main run is trying to go, but the defense just does a little bit of shift. They're not necessarily too concerned with the jet motion. But anyway, we can draw it up. So since we're running inside the right ass cheek of our left tackle, he has to either set a high wall or completely reach this end. Now, since there's no one aligned in the B gap, we have to make sure that this combo wins and can climb in order for our play to work as designed. If it doesn't, well, we're going to have to hope for a cutback or someone to make a bad play. So, unfortunately, this is a rep where our center guard combo, they have to settle out a 2-for-1 situation. So, as is, our back has to make this guy miss in order for our play to succeed, and that's assuming that the rest of our blockers do what they're supposed to do. So on the backside, we have our guard tackle combo towards those guys with the split flow happening there. So that is the key differentiator between a slam and a split zone, is that against the grain action from that offset tight end or fullback. Because while zones can indirectly create cutback lanes, this one predominantly sets one. So that is the automatic cutback lane. If the defense over pursues towards that zone flow, we have that built-in cutback hole on the backside. But again, since we have to sell out 2-for-1 on our play side interior alignment, we have to make sure this guy misses. So you'll notice how our back actually takes kind of a more north-south path as opposed to heading towards that B gap. And he does that to draw the defender inside before he can redirect back outside towards the main hole. So we'll watch it play out here. You can see we're trying to get our end. Not the best job, like I said, but we have to sell out R2 on this one, watching what happens with that backer. So again, he's flowing inside because we're taking a more north-south path. Now, defensive coaches, what do you think about this edge here? Do you think he plays it wrong? Do you think he should have done a wrong arm? Do you think he should have done a spill? Do you think he was hesitant? He could have blown it up. I'm not so sure, because you can argue the wrong arm if he goes underneath, plays blown up. But at the same time, he has to maintain that edge integrity in case Corral keeps with this edge defender being pulled out by that motion. So again, the motion pulls a little bit of the gap responsibility towards those players. So just a matter of philosophy, what you would like him to do. But a little bit of a hesitancy, he's not able to get there. But the north-south path, again, brings in the backer, so then we can bounce on out, and that's what we do. So once we get a little bit ahead of steam, we can break a big one. So Bluff Read's much more consistent, much more potent than their slam counterparts, with a 52% success rate and a 5.2 yards per attempt.